Alright, ballers and benchwarmers, gather round because the NBA just dropped a Cooper-sized bomb. Cooper Flagg, the Duke Phenom, just became the Dallas Mavericks' #1 overall pick. Yep, Luka's gone, but hold on to your hats because Dallas may have just pulled off the heist of the decade. We're unpacking the spicy drama, the expectations, and why Mavericks fans might actually be okay with this wild pivot. So let's rewind to June 25, 2025. The Mavs had just a 1.8% chance to snag the top pick. Yet somehow the basketball gods whispered let there be Flagg, and Dallas got him. The #1 draft pick, the crown jewel, the basketball chosen one. He walks into the Mavs press conference all chill, drops a quiet hello, and casually mentions he loves Mexican food and barbecue. You know, just blending in with Dallas like it's nothing, already a man of culture. Here's the thing, this isn't just some random college kid with a nice jump shot. Cooper Flagg is the real deal. At Duke, he averaged 19.2 points, 7.5 rebounds, 4.2 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.4 blocks per game. That's a stat line that makes fantasy team owners cry tears of joy. He led Duke to the Final Four, snagged the Wooden Award, was named Account Player and Rookie of the Year, and casually locked down opponents on defense like it was recess and he owned the ball. And let's talk body transformation. Word is his off-season training was straight-up Marvel superhero origin story stuff. The kid bulked up, toned up, and leveled up so fast his trainer said it was unbelievable. Even execs are talking Victor Wembanyama level hype, and unlike other top picks, Flagg brings something even rarer to the NBA these days: basketball IQ, defensive grit, and unselfish play. But let's get to the juicy stuff. How does Flagg actually fit into Dallas? Well, first off, he's not walking into a broken franchise. He's walking into a locker room filled with veterans like Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, and Klay Thompson. That's like showing up to the first day of school and realizing your study buddies are valedictorians with championship rings. They're not here to babysit, they're here to mentor. And get this, Coach Jason Kidd wants to experiment with Flagg at point guard. Yes, point guard, at 6'8", because apparently the Mavericks are just out here collecting unicorns now, and Flagg's response: "I'm comfortable anywhere, that's some positionless basketball swagger." Oh, and did I mention Kyrie and Flagg are both Duke guys? Chemistry, baby. And when Flagg showed up courtside at a WNBA game with Paige Buchers and Kyrie, it wasn't just a photo op, it was a full-on brand statement. Dallas is building something modern, flashy, and potentially dominant. Now sure, the trade that sent Luka Doncic out of town had people ready to riot in front of American Airlines Center. There were signs, chants, hashtags, and probably a few middle fingers. But after landing Davis and drafting Flagg, GM Nico Harrison might just be flipping boos into applause. Dallas didn't implode, it evolved. That said, not everything is sunshine and brisket. Let's talk pressure. Being the face of a franchise at 18 is no joke, but Flagg's already brushing off the weight of expectations like lint off a suit. "I'm going to be myself," he said. Okay, confident king. There's also the elephant in the room. Race. ESPN's Peter Rosenberg made waves calling him a white guy in a way that set off all the think pieces. It's true, Flagg is the first American-born white player to go #1 since Kent Benson in 1977. That's a 48-year drought, it matters. But the bigger story is what Flagg represents: a new kind of star who doesn't need to play flashy to dominate. And of course, the Luka-shaped shadow still looms large. Fans loved Luka, still do. But love can coexist with hope, and Cooper Flagg is bringing that hope to the hardwood. So what's next? First, Summer League in Vegas. His debut is July 10th against the Lakers. Word on the street is Kidd wants to throw him into the fire early, testing his ball handling and leadership from Game 1. Then comes the rookie contract, for years, about $62.7 million. That's generational wealth with a side of shoe deal potential. After that, preseason starts, and we'll see where Flagg actually fits in the lineup. Could be a backup wing, could be starting at point guard, could be out here calling his own plays like he's LeBron, we'll see. But here's why even non-sports fans should care. This isn't just about basketball, it's about culture. Flagg represents the shift from hype-heavy, ISO ball stars to smart, team-oriented, future-thinking players. If he thrives, Dallas might just become the NBA's next great dynasty. If he flops, well, at least we'll have spicy Reddit threads. And now, some hot takes because we can't help ourselves. Cooper Flagg smoking the draft lottery? Feels like finding a $20 bill in your winter coat. Completely unexpected, but you're not mad about it. A white #1 draft pick. Let the think pieces and TikToks begin. And putting him at point guard? Jason Kidd is either playing for chess or straight up gambling with house money. At the end of the day, Cooper Flagg might just be the future of Dallas basketball, or not. But one thing's for sure, he's giving us something to watch. And if he nails the point guard experiment and still knows how to order tacos in Texas, we all win. What do you think? Is Cooper Flagg the savior Dallas needed, or just the next big meh moment in draft history? Drop your hot takes in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and we'll catch you next time, probably courtside.